Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ask Tari. My name is Tari and I'm a Zimbabwean YouTuber based in Canada in the Greater Toronto area. Today I'm going to be talking about saving money in Canada. Some of the tips and tricks I've used to save money in Canada. This video can be useful to anybody in the world because it's the same concept, same tips. So let's begin. Saving money is difficult, right? It's easier said than done. We all talk about saving money, but the actual discipline part of it and sticking to a savings plan, it's very difficult for a lot of people, and it has been difficult sometimes for me as well because there's temptation everywhere you go, right? Everywhere you go, there's someone trying to take money from you. Everywhere you go, there's someone trying to sell something that you like. So it takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of planning. So today I compiled a list of the ways of saving money that I have seen and that I use in Canada. So, I mean, I can think of 100 ways of saving money, but this is what I thought of at the top of my head. So I'm just going to roll with it and just tell you what's on my list. So first and foremost, you need to create a budget and track your expenses. First, you need to know how much you're earning and how much you're spending. Like today, find out how much you spent in December, how much you earned in December, and then when you look at your expenses, that's then how you can see how you can save the money, right? Because you see where you were allocating money, where you overspent, where you think you can reduce your spending. So that's the first and foremost thing: creating a budget, sticking to it, tracking your expenses. So there are some apps that you can use for this. I currently use an app called Mint, M-I-N-T, to track my spending. Besides Mint, I also do my own tracking. I have got an Excel sheet. It's a budget tracker for me. Like I track my expenses. I've been doing this for a long time. Even before I moved to Canada, I used to just budget and I used to do cash flow statements, just looking at how much I'm spending, opportunities for saving, etc. So that's number one. Number two, pack your lunches. I mean, I cannot stress this enough. Like, you save a lot of money just by making your own food at home, packing it. Like a sandwich you can make at home can cost you $15 at work. Like, I can give you an example. At my local grocery store, I can buy one full chicken, like already cooked rotisserie chicken. I can buy it for $8, and I can use that chicken to make sandwiches for myself. So that's $8, and then bread for $3. So that's $11, right? Chicken and bread. And in the house, I already have mayo, I already have butter, I already have all the other things which I've bought in bulk. So I just need to make a sandwich, put some tomato, onion, whatever in the chicken, $11. But if I want to buy the same sandwich, say I go to work, I might end up paying $16 for it. I might pay $20 for it, and really these things add up. So let's look at say you're eating lunches for $15, $16. Let's use $15, and you go to work to the office maybe 20 times a month. So $15 by 20, $300, guys, per month. You're spending $300 on lunch which you buy at restaurants instead of bringing your own lunch to the workplace. So this is an opportunity for saving. $300 times 12, that's $3,600. It's money which you could have invested and gotten interest on, some returns which you could have compounded. Like, I mean, yeah. So that's for picking your own lunches. Number three, eat out less, order less food. There's another thing which is very tempting, going out to eat for dinners every weekend, and also ordering food like Uber Eats. I've had phases in Canada where I have like gone like maybe 2 weeks without cooking and ordering from Uber Eats. And then when I look at my app, like my Mint app, it tells me, you know, like your budget this month, you have spent a lot more on food than you were supposed to. I mean, it adds up, guys. If I just order like pizza, for example, Pizza Hut, there's this favorite pizza which I always order, and it cost me about $32 to get that pizza delivered to my house. So imagine if I order those pizzas for like 2 weeks straight. That's a lot of money, right? I mean, my grocery bill for one person is about $300 a month. That's actually a lot. I could even buy groceries for $200 and I could still survive on that food. So just think about it. I'm buying lunch at work and I'm also ordering food at home. It adds up. It becomes like $600 a month, and maybe you've bought groceries 200, and now you're wondering, where's my money going, right? So these are all opportunities for saving. 4, make your coffee at home. I mean, I'm now beginning to sound like a broken record when I'm talking about coffee, but like $4 a day, if you're buying coffee for $4 a day, that's a lot of money. Like, you could literally just buy quality coffee from a store and make your own coffee. You don't really need to be buying coffee every single day. Also, a lot of employers, they give free coffee at work. You might drink coffee at work. I know some say it's not the same, like I need my Timmy's, I need my McDonald's, but hey, it's an opportunity for saving if you want to save. The 5th thing, learn to do your own hair. A lot of people now save money on haircuts by doing their own hair at home. They do their own braiding, they do their own washing and whatnot. So yeah, I've gotten on that trend as well. I now do my own hair. If I want to put on braids, I'll do it myself. If I want to put cornrows, I'll do it myself. The only thing I'll do is buy a wig here and there, which is really not a recurring expense. Once I buy the wig, I have it for a while. So that's really going to save you a lot of money in this country, because getting your hair done, like for example braids, you could fork out about $150. So imagine if I get my hair done every month at the salon, that's $150 a month, guys. That's a lot of money. So learn to do your own hair, and DIY in general. Do it yourself. There are a lot of things you can do yourself. Even changing your tires, changing oil, checking this on your cars. You can change your own light bulbs, do your own. There's a lot that you can do. Do your own cleaning in your home. There are some who will hire like a maid to come and clean for them. But I mean, you can save money by just doing the cleaning by yourself. Next up, don't go shopping on an empty stomach. This has happened to me several times. I go to the mall and I'm super hungry. I just leave the house in the morning and I'm like, I'm just gonna go shopping. I'm gonna buy a few things. And then I end up spending the day at the mall, and then I end up buying food there. I mean, yeah. So before you go shopping, try to fill up your tummy so that you don't end up spending money at the store. The next one is use coupons. I'm actually trying to start couponing, and I'm still researching on it, trying to see which websites I can use to get coupons. But there's a site I use, Shein, when I'm buying clothes and stuff. They do have coupons there. If you can't find coupons on their site, you can Google for coupons and you can get coupons for Shein, so you get discounted prices for your goods. So couponing, yeah, a lot of people try it and it has saved them a lot of money. Like, it's actually expensive nowadays to buy groceries, but if you are couponing, you get massive discounts on some of the things you're buying, right? Next, save salary increases. A lot of people, their salary increases every year, and the more your salary increases, the more you should save. So if you're a person who saves 5% of their income, it goes without saying that if your salary increases, so will your savings. So try to also increase your savings when you get your salary increase. Instead of increasing your spending, increase your savings too. Then save loose change. I know that sounds like difficult and extreme, but it's something which I do whenever I use cash. Whenever I get coins back, I will put them in my piggy bank, and then at the end of the year I'll open my piggy bank and I'll see what I got. The next one, save cash windfalls. There are times when you can stumble upon money, like you might just receive an inheritance. A relative might just give you some money. So it's important to also save that money. Look at it as a saving opportunity. For me, if I get a cash windfall, I automatically invest it in my TFSA or in my RRSP so that my money makes me more money. Max out your RRSP. I've spoken about this account in one of my YouTube videos, your registered retirement savings plan. So basically, for every dollar you invest in this account, you put in this account, the government gives you back the tax on that amount. And you pay the tax much later after retirement when you have a lower tax bracket. So if you max out your RRSP, you get a big tax refund during tax season, which you can reinvest and make more money. Sometimes employers, they have savings plans where they might say, if you save 3% of your income, we'll match it. We'll also give you 3%, and then you can put it in an account of your choice, TFSA, RRSP, NRSP, or if you save 5%, we'll also match the 5%. So if you get an opportunity like that, always go for the maximum. If they're saying they're going to match 5%, start saving 5%. If they're saying they're going to match 10%, you save 10% then, you know. Don't go for the minimum and say, okay, I'm going to save 2% and then they'll match the 2%. Go for the maximum that they're giving you. Take that opportunity for yourself. And then when it comes to transportation, if you live close to work, walk rather than drive to work, take the bus, bike, or if you really do have to drive, then try carpooling. Like if you have other people that go along the same way, then you can suggest, hey, let's carpool and we'll save on gas and maintenance costs and all of that. When buying a vehicle, buy a pre-owned vehicle. I mean, a car depreciates in value the moment it's driven off the dealership, right? So I'm a huge fan of buying a used car rather than buying a brand new car. And when I'm looking at vehicles, I also look at the fuel efficiency. It's better to get a fuel saver, an energy efficient car, and it will save you a lot of money. I don't own a car yet. For me, I've chosen the bus lifestyle because I'm really trying to save money. In my first 5 years in Canada, I'm trying to save as much as I can, so I've decided not to get a car. Visit the dollar store from time to time, right? Like there's a time when I was really going to the dollar store a lot. Just wanted to see what they had in there, right? So it's good to compare and go to different stores, see what they're selling, and see if you can't find the same thing for cheap in a dollar store. Like dollar stores, they really have good bargains, right? You might find, I once saw a blow dryer which was going for $40 in one store, going for like $10 in a dollar store, and I was just like, huh, this is the same thing. So try to utilize dollar stores. And lastly, compare prices. Don't just rush to buy things without checking for alternatives. Check in every store, check how much they're selling it for, and boom, you save money. It's very important. I know it's very difficult to save money. It takes a lot of discipline, but if you're determined, it will work out for you and you'll be surprised at how much you can save. My last words are that you should also have a savings plan. Like you should already know how much you want to save. Today a friend of mine sent me like a picture of like a savings plan, like a 2022 savings plan, like every week. She said, do you want us to try this savings plan? And I was like, heck yeah. Like I'm always prepared for things like that. So it could have something like in week 1 save $50, and then in week 2 save 75, week 3 save 100, week 4 save 125, and you pretty much tailor make it to suit your budget, right? So you can have such a savings plan and say, this year I'm gonna try to save $5,000 spread over the whole year. I'm going to be putting that money in my savings account or in my investment account, wherever you want to put it. And you stick to that plan, right? Stick to the plan. And you can never go wrong with your savings. And I'm also an advocate of spending what's left after saving. Whenever I get my income, I first pay my bills. I first pay all my expenses, things I can't avoid, right? My fixed expenses, like things I know I'm gonna incur, like rent, my phone bill, etc., groceries and whatnot. I first allocate that money, and then after that, I save. I will allocate the money that I planned that I will save. Then I save that, and then after that, I've got money to burn. You know what I mean? So you never ask yourself like, I don't have money to spend, what am I gonna do? Because you already planned it. I mean, say you earn $1,000 and then your fixed expenses are like $500, and then you opt to save $300, then that means that you've got $200 left to burn. You can pretty much do whatever you want. So even if something comes impulsive or what, you can still spend because you know you're within your $200 limit to do whatever you want because you've already allocated your money to things that were important. So that's it from me for today. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye.